Hey, what's up? Good morning. Some people it might be Easter. Some people might be celebrating other things. Just wanted to go live. I kind of planned to go live last night. I just got tired all of a sudden and I woke up early. Um, yes, yeah, it's pretty good when you wake up early, like very rested. I don't know. Yeah, it is early. It's 6:51 Eastern time. I think I'm gonna pin the link. Let me actually see one sec. I just gotta pin the link. It is pinned. There's an early side, fireside in the morning. Yeah, so if you're East Coast, it's 6:53. If you're, let's see the time zones. If you're Central Time, it's 5:53. It's not even 6 yet. If it's Mountain Time, it's 4:53. It's not even 5 yet. And Pacific Time, it's 3:53. So it's like right in the middle of the night. Probably if you're in on the West Coast. Hey, Braden. Yeah, been kind of seeing some of your channel since I subscribed. I don't really comment some reason. I just kind of lurk. But yeah, I think it's good for exposure. Like I think it's like exposing sex offenders from what I saw, like sex offender hearings. That's from what I remember. Yeah, there's actually a lot on there if you dig deep. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just kind of new to the channel. Yeah, what's everyone's plans for? I mean, it could be Easter you're celebrating. I think there's also Passover. I'm not really sure what that is. I'm kind of I'm kind of celebrating. I'm celebrating with family. It's not quite. I mean, technically it's Easter, but it's not. I think it's more of Passover. I'm just not sure. It's just but I just know I'm gonna be with family. I don't know what anyone else is doing. I have exposures, compilation of catches, hope for victims also. Oh wow. Good morning. Happy Easter. Yeah, I just saw the sunrise. Um, like you can still kind of see you can actually see like the sun kind of like rise over here. That's where the sun rises. It's like hits the clouds. Yeah, is my audio well? I'm always paranoid of my audio every stream. Passover is actually last Sunday on the Jewish month of Nisan, and on the 14th, just after sundown. But it's not observed by many. But it's a true date. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think we're celebrating like a Passover kind of holiday. Chantel? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll just kind of keep Slav going for a while. Just I don't know, cause no one else is live really. I don't see. Yeah, I can hear the church bells from here. I think it goes off every half an hour. I'm not sure. Oh well. Yo, everyone's literally just saying hi to each other. We're in phase one of uh of the live. Call it phase one. Hey, good morning, Chantel. I just woke up. Don't follow me. Hi, Lady J. I'll see if I missed a person. I think it said hi Wog, hi Becky, hi Drone Racer. Everyone's literally just saying hi to each other. I don't know. But yeah, sure what topics to bring up. Yeah, kind of just I don't know. I got kind of like tired of like the other topics. I wouldn't even call it like I wouldn't even call it drama. I don't even know. I would just call it like it's kind of like it's not really connected to catching. So I kind of just see phase one complete. I kind of just see it as like insignificant stuff. But yeah, been decoying. I'm gonna just do everything I can to get a catch. Um, oh no, what happened? Oh, my phone went weird. I have four decoy phones I'm using. There's like I found so I think I mentioned like I lost a decoy phone, but I found that decoy phone. So now I have two really fast ones and you know two backups. So four phones in total working with. Who this?
Hey, what's up, Brian? I seriously, it's me. It's Jeff. I have like all
Yeah.
all bullshit aside, all of our differences aside. I actually have something I need to tell you. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you buddies with Hebrew Hammer operators still? I don't think you
No.
are. Okay. I'm just asking. So can I
No.
read some? Can I read something to you? And if I need to, I'll screenshot it and text it to you, and you can post it. That's fine. So
Uh,
I just,
sure.
I'm sorry.
Sure.
Okay. He emailed my brother. All right. Hebrew Hammer operator, Robert, right? And he puts his name out there, so I'm not doxing. Just FYI. So emailed my brother, and I want to get your opinion. Whether you like my brother or not, that's not the point. Whether you like me or not, that's not the point. I just want to get your opinion. What you think Hebrew is trying to do right now. I'm going to read this. Is that okay?
Uh, yeah.
Or do you want me to screenshot it and send it to you? It's up to you. But I can do both. It doesn't matter.
Um, I guess someone's saying something about a dox. I guess it's just as long as it's not a dox and it's not inappropriate, it's fine.
No, this is just what he said. He just says his first name. I'm not. We both know his last name, but I'm not going to go there because Constantine and I won't get into all that.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll send you the screenshot too if you want to post it. So he emailed my brother. Um, everybody knows my brother's name is Brian. Everybody knows that Hebrew's first name is Robert. Well, and that's what he says. There's no last names. Well, there's my brother's last name at the end. Whatever. He says, "Hey there, Brian. My name is Robert. You don't know me, but I'm from YouTube. I know Jeff. We had a massive falling out, and he absolutely hates me. I just watched the stream you were on the other night with him. I'm emailing you so you can tell him I apologize for being a troll to him, and some of the things I have said and done was way out of line. I have recently went through a massive life change and want to just let him know that I am sorry and I wish him the best. Sorry to you and your wife for your loss and her father, and I hope things go well with your house and all that you I'm sorry, your house and all that. He doesn't make sense here. If you can tell Jeff that I apologize, that would be greatly, I guess, appreciated. He didn't put appreciate in there. That'd be great. He goes, thank you and God bless you. And my brother is like, this guy's really sincerely like trying to make amends with you. I'm telling my brother, no, he's not. He's data mining you. He's trolling you. And he's a piece of shit. Would you agree with me on that?
Um, it could. I mean, either way, it could. I mean, it could be making amends. He could be trolling. I mean, I don't know. What do you mean by? I don't know what you mean by data mining. Like data mining, as in.
Trying to get it more information.
I
It's a
mean,
basic term. Yeah.
possibly.
Because you remember when he came back, and all bullshit aside for right now, if you don't mind that, just all our differences aside for just a moment here too. All bullshit aside, remember when he came back to the community and he was kind of accepted back and he was being kind of cool with all of us. Remember back in the day on Locksmiths and whatnot? Remember that?
Yeah.
And then he choked out a minor at his work. And then, of course, we were like, hell no, right?
Yes.
So that right there is enough for me to say, oh, hell no. I mean, you know,
I mean, I would just say like. I would just say like I don't know if he's like a sketchy guy, then don't fucks with him and tell your brother to not fucks with him.
right. That's what I just told my brother. Now, of course, my brother and I are both pretty quick to forgive, I guess. I don't want to speak for my brother, but my brother's like, oh, he seems really sincere. I was like, you have no idea, Brian. I'm talking about my brother, Brian. But like, you have no idea. This dude has been trolling the shit out of Constantine, me, Alex, Ryan. The list goes on. He's been trolling us since he was my first impersonator back in 2021, and I just don't think I can trust him, you know. And I saw you were live. I was like, oh shit, that's the reason why I'm up here, because I know you and I both know the history of Hebrew.
Yeah, I mean,
So
yeah, I mean, I would just say like, um, unless I mean, if what you guys think is like you can't trust them, then you can't trust them. I guess, yeah. I mean, don't fuck with them.
yeah, yeah, I was just kind of curious. I mean, I didn't mean to read like a personal text out loud, but I'm trying to make a point, trying to get your opinion, because as well as I know the bullshit we dealt with him, and a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, I remember. All I remember was like he would just make like he would like make these really gross accounts, kind of.
Oh yeah, he has all kinds of balls for sure. Somebody said he had like 150 holds or something. But you know what, Ryan? I challenged him to come up on Late Night Mike, Mr. P. I don't know if you heard of him or not, but what he would do is when I would share like a different uh, like channel or a different community channel or whatever, and he would go there and infiltrate them, befriend them, and I would go back, say, and support them, like maybe a month or 2 or 3 months later, or whatever it was. And he'd be a managing mod up on panel with my avatar or yours or Alec, fill in the blank, and have their name on there. And he would pretend they were us, if you will. And he would basically infiltrate and talk shit at the same time. You know what I mean? That's what he does. You know,
Yeah,
so
I mean that kind of goes on in general though, like impersonator accounts. I mean, like I wouldn't be surprised if there's one of a VCAP or anything. I mean, that's just
right.
kind of something that happens in general.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, and I'm just trying to make a point. It's like you know as well as I do, all of our differences aside for now. I'm just saying, like as well as I do, he does that kind of shit. And now he's trying to infiltrate my brother. It seems like. Now I kind of want to like, how do I say it? I kind of want to believe him to an extent, but yet I don't trust him because he's done so much shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I mean, I would just say like, so is your brother trusting him and you're not trusting him? Is that like, are you guys having a disagreement? Is that what it is, or?
Well, kind of. My brother hasn't responded. Well, let me just check again. This I was up on another girls' panel, in a whole different community. It has nothing to do with this one at all. And I just happened to get this text at 5:26 a.m. Or I'm sorry, that's 5:10 a.m. my time. He's Central Time Zone, so he's an hour ahead. But anyways, yeah, I just got this recently. I'll just say that, and I read that to you, and then it actually has his last name on there, and then it says to my brother, and my brother doxes himself. I get that. And then I said he's a troll piece of shit. My brother replied and said he just wanted me to tell you he is sorry. Did you read it? Well, of course I read it. And then I left my brother a voice message, which I'm just not going to play right now. It's too long. And I said he's a professional hacker as well, FYI. And I haven't heard back from my brother, so I don't know. My brother gets up really, really early in the morning and
Wait,
everything.
hold up, is this him in chat? Like, I just can't tell.
Oh shoot! Let me go
Is
to
that
chat. I'm
I don't know if
sorry.
that's a fake account or something.
I don't have a wrench, so I can't tell. I, I don't know. You have to check or have one of your moderators check. But
um,
well, how about this? If it's the real Hebrew, can he come up and we can talk?
I
Is
mean,
that
yeah,
cool?
the link's pinned. I mean, yeah,
Okay. Hebrew, if that's really you, that come up and let's talk. I don't mind if Ryan's okay with it, and I've kicked Ryan a couple times, and he's allowed to kick me. But if he's allowing it, I would appreciate a little chat, and see if you're what you're trying to get to.
Yeah, I mean anyone can come up. Certainly here. And say hash out whatever they're trying to hash out. Someone's saying it is him. Someone's verifying
Okay.
it's him.
Okay. Then let's
I
have a
mean,
chat. If Ryan's cool with it, let's have a chat. It's fireside, right? Let's have a chat.
yeah, links pinned. I mean, if you have trouble connecting, let me know.
All right. Yeah, I do appreciate it, Ryan. I sincerely do. I know we don't have a whatever, so I don't hate you, Ryan. Just so you know. But
I might be a little. One thing I might be a little unprepared for this because I'm kind of on a wake and bake, but we'll try to see how that goes. There's a lot. There's a lot. I don't know.
By the way, my brother doesn't hate you either. By the way, people do what they
No,
do.
but like,
no,
but my only thing is like popping your eyes out like that though. That's not healthy though for the guys. Just as a recommendation.
That's just my brother has been doing that since he was like 4. He does that when he's like effing around. That's just what he does.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it. I couldn't figure out how to do that, but he knows how to do it. He can do other weird. He's like double jointed and shit too, so he can do like some weird shit. But he does like stuff like that just for comical relief, I guess. But yeah, I would like to talk to Hebrew though. To be honest with you, I hope he comes up because I actually want to talk to him. I asked him to come up on another panel, and he bailed or he didn't come up. So that was a while back. But if he's sincere, I like to talk to him. In fact, if you don't mind, I'll send my brother your link if that's okay with you. If you let my brother, I don't know if you will, but I'm just asking. I can send my brother.
Yeah, you can like anyone can have a link. Like, I mean, like, yeah. I mean, the link's pinned. It's out there. I mean,
all right.
I mean, I just won't personally do it just because I'm not like I'm on a phone and I can't copy things. But
I gotcha.
But yeah.
Because if he's sincere, I want to hear it. I want to hear what he has to say. Sincerely.
Ruin, hey, Ruwan. My name's now Ruwan.
Is it really?
It's my Spanish name, Ruwan.
Ah, okay, Ruwan. I guess I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. No, FCC isn't obsessed with me. He's obsessed with me washing dishes. It's kind of getting weird.
Oh.
I think it's like I don't know, an interest, if you know what I mean.
Right. Yeah.
Like, why you?
Oh shit. Hold on. Sorry, I sent him your link. I just didn't send the streamer link. My brother will come up too. This might get interesting. I hope you're prepared for it.
I'm prepared as I can. Oh shit! I'm hearing like church bells. I'm hearing like all the bells.
Oh, because Sunday morning, Easter. Yeah, it's Easter.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, I don't hear those here in New Mexico.
It feels merry. It feels merry. I don't know.
I haven't been to church in a while, so I went like twice in the last couple of years. That's it. I just don't really get to like organized religion very much.
I have a question. You ever have a psychedelic experience?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, I did.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not gonna say when, but
I done acid and shrooms.
I did shrooms.
Yeah, shrooms is much milder and you have more control of yourself. In fact, I heard that microdosing, I'm not a medical professional, blah, 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 blah. I'm just stating my opinion. But no,
I I didn't
Microdosing shrooms is supposed to like help you reset, your
I didn't
mental.
microdose. I didn't
Oh,
microdose. I
shit.
the first time I ever the first time I ever did it, like I just didn't have an effect, so it's kind of like, all right, this is kind of bullshit. Like it like helped a little bit with the high at first, but then the second time I took it,
You
um,
tripped out.
yeah, you could see
Yeah,
like
it depends on how much you take.
any at once.
Right.
Yeah, I had what you call a ego death.
Did you freak out or like I freaked out before? That's what I'm saying. On LSD, I freaked out on acid. I was a
Yeah,
kid.
yeah. In the beginning, yeah, in the beginning I did, because it's like what happens is like it's safe, like it's completely safe. But what happens is like it's hard to explain, but you actually walk through you think you're dying. That's
Right.
the thing.
Yeah.
And you actually believe you died. It's a weird thing.
Right. Okay. Let me tell you my worst experience. So I was,
And
I
like,
think, okay, I guess I'll explain it. So I was like 16, and my buddy was like a year, maybe a year and a half older than I was, and he was dealing drugs in Dallas. And we were at a 7-Eleven, and they had these flags for like some special sale. I don't remember. It was just like these those flags they put around the gas station, like, oh, we have a sale on whatever, right? And this is back in like 89, 90 ish, somewhere around that area. And he was on the payphone making his deals, right? And we were getting ready to go to a party, and all this we took this blotter acid called Death. That's what it was called. It was called Death. And so it was supposed to be like, oh, the strongest shit in Dallas, Fort Worth, in Texas or whatever. So I put one under my tongue and I started peeking. And I was looking up at the flags, and my friend, by the way, to this day, he's a good person now. In fact, I think he's a cop, to be honest with you. I haven't talked to him in a while, but he changed his life around. But, we were teenagers, and he was on a payphone for like forever, like getting all these drug deals or whatever. And these flags, I started seeing them like flying in the wind, right? Well, there's these underground tunnels just like literally maybe like 100 yards from us, and they call them the satanic tunnels. People used to go in there and do satanic rituals and whatnot, and deal drugs, and among other things. And all of a sudden, I was standing there watching, and everything closed in on me, and I felt like I was in those tunnels. And I'm claustrophobic too, by the way, especially then.
yeah,
And I felt like I was enclosed in, and I couldn't get out. And all I could see was these flags surrounding this tunnel I was enclosed in, if that makes any sense at all. I was hallucinating big time. At the same time, I could see my friend on the payphone. And then I started freaking out. Like, I was like freaking out, dude. I was hallucinating so bad. And my heart was pounding, everything, And then finally I clicked out of it. He's like, we're going to the party now. And we started walking to the party. But it's hard. I know that doesn't sound like really, really bad, but you got to understand in my position, I literally freaked out. Like, I thought I was going to die. Like, seriously. But that was the worst
yeah.
trip I ever had.
No, mine. It was like, so something that was true was I was actually like, it was weird. It was like when I shut my eyes, I saw like things that resembled angels.
Wow.
Like literally, and I'm saying this as like an atheist, like but it was literally
Right.
like I was like 100% convinced that I was dying and I died. Like I was actually like
Right.
I thought what was happening was I was like here, like I heard like there's a lot of sirens and stuff goes on, so I was thinking like there was like the corner was coming or something like that. Like
Right.
so
Yeah.
I was kind of like freaked out with the realization that I was like kind of like I thought what was gonna happen was like I was gonna see myself like dead.
in the air. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
And it
like
was
you're
like this
floating.
weird thing. It was like I actually felt like I was like in the sky, um, and like not really
Vlad.
connected to my phone. And yeah, the visual hallucinations were pretty crazy.
Okay, let
Um,
me ask you this. There's something called tracers. Like when you wave your hand across your eyes, you would see like several hands behind that. Did you ever see that too?
no. I would just say like I looked everything like distorted, like really distorted, like any kind of face. So looking in the mirror is not a safe thing. Um,
Yeah.
uh, but like yeah, like I don't know, everything. Yeah, everything is like really deformed. Like my phone kind of looked like almost like a triangle kind of thing.
Wow. Yeah.
Like yeah, it was and my biggest fear in all that was people. Like nothing scarier than people, like other people of any kind.
Right. Like a social anxiety.
Yeah, more than that, it's more like I don't know. Like I saw them as like everyone as like a threat or something. Like it's hard to explain, but yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
Like some reason I thought like just be like going to the bathroom and back. Like I was gonna get like the cops called, good like because I was like high or something. I don't know, and I was like waiting for them to come for me. It was weird. But yeah,
Yeah. That's pretty
um,
weird. I mean, I get what you're saying. It's like, it's hard to, it really is hard to explain. You know, it's like, all right, so let me give you another example. So that night after my eye went down, I was like 15, 16, whatever it was. I can't really, I was a teenager, but after I came down like at 3 or 4 in the morning, I said to myself, I'm never doing acid ever again. Right. And I was serious about that. I'm never doing it again. And I even went to at the time, I made up a story. I was like, I'm sick, I can't go to school, blah blah blah. So I stayed home. My parents went to work, and my friend skipped school that day as well because he had the same acid. Not the friend that was on the phone, but another friend. And he's like, "Hey, dude, you're home, man." I was like, "Yeah, I'm skipping school today. I lied to my parents. I said I was sick or whatever." And he's like, "Hey, man, I'm going to walk over there. You want a Sunny D?" Well, Sunny Delight has a lot of vitamin C in it. Vitamin C helps like the acid LSD like kick into full effect, right? It kicks it up a notch. And I was like, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was like, sure, Sunny D, Sunny Delight. It was kind of new in the 80s, right? And so he walked down, and we were playing Super Nintendo. We were playing Super Mario Brothers. That was the big thing back then. And I had this bag of change, and he was playing Super Mario Brothers, and I poured all the change onto the floor. And this is like the end of the school year. It's like 102 degrees or whatever it was outside, and I was picking up this change and dropping it over and over and over. And it seemed like 10 minutes. And it started like at 9, maybe 10 in the morning, something around that area. And I look outside, and I guess it's like the cotton trees where it looks like, snow because it blows like the blossoms or cotton or whatever it is off the trees. And I was like, dude, it's snowing outside. It's 102 degrees. And my buddy's like, dude, we have to take the dark bus and go pick up and go to the high school and meet our girlfriends and shit.
the
So I
dark
was like,
bus.
wait a minute. Yeah, Dallas something transportation. I don't remember what it stands for, but
Oh,
that's what the
okay.
dark bus stands for. And so, because we were teenagers, and so I was like, wait a minute, it's only like 10 in the morning. He goes, dude, it's 2:30 or 2:45 or whatever it was. It's like we have to go get there. We have to be there like in 10 minutes at the bus stop. I'm like, no, it's only been 10 minutes. So it seemed like 10 minutes was like 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours actually. I was like, but it's snowing outside. He's like, it's not snow, it's 102 degrees outside. And so I was really, and he put 2 hits at the bottom of my Sunny Delight, and I didn't know it till I got to the bottom, right? So it's already in my system, right? So I was like, dude, why'd you do that to me? You knew that I had a bad trip last night, and you just like slipped it in my drink, you know. But we were teenagers, whatever. But thankfully, I had a good trip on that one, even though it was double the dose. And it was a different type, but dude, I swear it was 102 degrees outside. I thought it was snowing. I went to go get my jacket. It was 102 degrees, high humidity, Dallas, Texas, and we went on a dart bus to the high school to pick up our girlfriends, because we skipped school. You know what I mean? And I literally but it was one of those trips where it was a good trip, but it was like I hallucinated a lot. But the night before, I had a really bad trip.
Yeah, like I
That
think yeah, like in my state, like I couldn't have been around people at all. I would have had an ambulance called to me, at all.
So
It
what do you
was
think's worse? What do you think's worse, the edible brownie or the acid?
well, I've never done acid before. I just did I did like you mean a weed brownie, like a weed edible brownie,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
the really strong one I had. I mean, well, the shrooms was like by far
Worse. Yeah.
like I don't even know, it's not even comparable.
Right.
I would say it was like a net good experience, but it was also scary, but it
Right.
was also insightful, and but yeah, and it's actually like what happens is like you actually it's hard to explain, but you actually experience like true happiness, kind of. It's hard to explain, but
Yeah,
it's
shrooms are different. Shrooms are different.
you
Yeah,
really go
for
through it.
sure.
Yeah, I just never did
Yeah.
anything else. Like I don't know anything else, but yeah,
Yeah. I mean, like with shrooms, I don't remember how many grams or milligrams or whatever it was. We just,
and
you know, we had
yeah,
like
had a
order
whole
a pizza. Sorry.
oh, a whole pizza.
Well, we had like order a pizza and put the shrooms on the pizza with ranch sauce so they tasted
What?
like crap. Yeah, that's what we
What?
did. Yep.
Why? I never heard of that at all. You just eat the shrooms. Wait, you just eat you're supposed to eat the shrooms just like as is. Like not. I never heard of like mixing with food.
That's just something we did because we didn't want to taste them. They tasted so horrible.
It does taste bad, but
But
I I think there were laughing periods. I would say like how long did it last? I felt like it lasted somewhere between like maybe 5 and 6 hours,
yeah, I
just
was
like
gonna
that,
say, yeah, it's a lot. It's like
or longer.
half the acid you peak. Like you're at your highest peak about 6 to 8 hours. You don't come
Yeah.
down
The
for
crazy
like
thing, the crazy thing is I thought I tried it before and it didn't work, and I was trying it again and it was like it still wasn't working. So it was like I kind of felt like, all right, this shit just doesn't work. I don't know, and then but it didn't work yet, and
right,
then it worked, and then I was like way in over my head.
right. The thing
But
with
yeah,
the
in a
edibles
good way.
is you like with cannabis is you can almost talk yourself out of it if you. But the point the only part about that is you have to motivate yourself to talk yourself out of it. Like if you get up, you start moving around, and this is actually a scientific fact. If you drink milk or any kind, I know you hate milk, so I get that. I'm just making a
I
point
pity the
here.
milk.
Right. But if you drink like a dairy product or eat ice cream, it helps get rid of the high cannabis. Because I got so high of cannabis one time, I threw up. Like I was so stoned, I threw up,
You
and
don't
I never.
throw up from weed, really. I mean, I never.
Oh,
Well, I did it once when I was like, because I tried it. Like when I tried weed, it was really young. I was 15, so like I think I didn't react to it properly. So
right.
I think like I rejected it somehow. But I mean, yeah, I forgot what I was gonna
Well,
say.
what
But weed,
happened
yeah, weed's just
was
not comparable to shrooms at all, though. Like,
no, it's completely different. Yeah, because you don't really have control. like shrooms and acid, you have to wait till it wears off. You know, like if you're stoned, you can kind of doesn't completely wear off, but you can kind of, talk yourself out of it. If that makes any sense at all, you can kind of go into a different frame of mind and kind of get yourself out of it to an extent where you're not, totally. I don't know how to explain it. And like I said, drinking milk or eating ice cream that helps. It brings it down. Um, but like with shrooms and acid, you're stuck with it until it's over with. There's it's like you have to deal with it. You know.
Yeah, it was like yeah, I'm trying to. I mean, it's hard to put in words like how it was. It's like hard to. It's so hard to explain. But yeah, it's like actually I don't know. Like I remember like when I would like shut my eyes and like it didn't matter. It was like it was kind of weird. It was like I started freaking out like when I shut my eyes and I saw like angels, but then I noticed like when I opened my eyes, it was like it was still staying in that state or whatever. And then it just was getting more and more intense, where it was just like it was weird. It was making me think I was dying. Like I like the like it was overpowering the ego. They call it an ego death, where you actually see the universe for what it is without the distortion of your ego, kind of like the distortion of your sense of self, which doesn't really exist in the first
So
place. Yeah.
when you had your eyes closed and you were seeing what you thought were angels or whatever, and then when you opened your eyes, they were still there.
Yeah, I think I'm remembering something like in the sky and like clouds. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Like I mean, trying to remember it as clear as I can. It just like I mean the entire thing just sounds like like a trip, but because it was a trip. But
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, like it literally was a trip. So I don't know. I mean, but I don't know. Something I kind of did learn though. It's like I would say like I mean like as far as like as a position, I would say like I'm an atheist. When you really think that you're dying, like you think beyond that. Like you will be like asking like your maker to not take you away. Like you see like how valuable life is and everything. It's weird. It's hard to explain, but
Yeah, it freaks you out. Yeah, because you think you're about to pass on to the next life or whatever, or whatever you
yeah,
believe, and you're like, oh, maybe I should rethink my thoughts, you know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I thought I was going to hell and shit.
About to drop in the lake of fire.
Yeah,
Shit,
but
it's
like
like,
I have a box reserved in hell though, like so I get to see the pedophiles burn. Like I have like a seat reserved. So like
you get to torture all the pedos for eternity.
no, I get to watch it for eternity. So
Yeah.
yeah. It's a box though. You have to like you have to be like you have to opt into it.
Oh, I see.
Like they're tough to book. You have to order the tickets like way early and stuff.
You have to reserve them, pay ahead of time, all that stuff.
I know there's an A. Now I would still say, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'd just kind of be honest about like what I think of the universe. Like spirituality is definitely a thing. Um, if Christianity is real, the other gods are likely real as well. I would rather be on Thor and Odin's team, honestly. Yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, I'm just explaining a psychedelic experience. I'm not like getting on all religion. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm not. I don't believe in like I wouldn't say I'm religious. I would probably say though, like if I really thought it was like if I'm being really honest though, I think if a lot of people that would say they're atheists, like if they actually think they're going, it would be hard to not like go there though with your mind. That's kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Joe, you watch Joe Rogan at all, or?
Yeah, I feel like this is a Joe Rogan podcast or something right now.
Right.
It's turned
'Cause
into one.
he talks about this hallucinogen, and I don't remember the name. It's like
DMT?
yeah, DMT. And it's like,
Yeah,
I don't know. He
noticed.
said it's like a life changing experience. It resets your whole mental state, your whole body. I don't know. It's like a reset. Well, people say about microdosing on shrooms, like it resets everything. It like brings light to life. I don't know how to explain it, but he talks about that all the time. And I don't even know what DMT is, to be honest with you. I don't even know what it is.
I know what it is.
But, oh, do you?
Yeah, and there's like a way more powerful one. If you have something called, and you're not, I would not try 5-MeO DMT at first. I would probably start with like DMT or like other psychedelics. You would build up to 5-MeO DMT. There's something called 5-MeO DMT. It's so powerful? It's like that it will ensure an ego death.
Like you can die from it?
No, you don't. No, because an ego death doesn't mean you die. Like an ego death is like perfectly safe, but like what happens is though what does happen is like with an ego death. Like I never had 5-MeO DMT, but with an ego death, like the concept of yourself dies.
Oh yeah,
I'm trying to
right.
explain
Yeah,
this, but
yeah, I know
yeah.
what you're saying. So, would you yourself ever try DMT?
Oh yeah, I would definitely do DMT. I
Yeah.
probably would work up to 5-MeO DMT if I were to, because like it's just like that's how you should do it. Like if you have like too powerful of a substance too early, then
Yeah. I honestly, I probably wouldn't do DMT. Just to be honest, like I'd be too scared. To be honest with you,
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, the
like,
rooms did it though. It was like and it was like I don't know. There's something about like wings or something. I
mm,
saw in my room like yeah. I'm like trying as hard as I can to explain this, but like it was just like it's really hard to explain. I don't know, but
well, let me ask you a question. Did the you call them angels, right? Is that what you call them, angels or demons? I forgot.
no, I would say they look like angels. Yeah, they kind
Did
of
you feel
resemble.
like?
Yeah,
Did you experience like a fear or a peace? Like what?
actually, it was like a piece, like, but it was kind of scary because I thought what it was happening was like
Right.
but um, but it was actually like this thing like ensuring everything's gonna be like okay, whatever, like, but um, uh, oh, it was like, but it was like but it was like telling me it was like I was dying, like I was actually dying, like it was like hard to explain, but like what
It
happens
was
is like
it was a fear. It was like a fear with like a mix of peace. Like I know what
yeah,
you're talking about.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of like you're afraid of dying, but you're being calmed down by something like very
Right.
pure. I mean, I think I know what to attribute that to. Like, I think it like your brain goes into a process when it dies. And I think what happens is like it guides you through that. Like, okay, my theory is what happens is like what I think happened. Like when you have like an ego death is
Right.
basically it ignites the chemicals that happens when you do die enough to experience it, but you don't actually die.
Right.
You just don't actually die.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Like there was like the first time I got the highest I ever got off cannabis. Like I'm used to the 80s and 90s stuff. It wasn't really that strong, right? And then I did a dab or two, whatever it was, for my first time ever. And I literally had almost the same experience I had on shrooms off of that, off just cannabis alone, like edibles and mixed with dabs. The first time I ever tried it, and I literally like almost like I couldn't freak out because I wanted to stay stabilized. Immobile. I wanted to like lay down or sit down. I couldn't move. Like I didn't want to move. You know what I mean? So my brain was going like it's hard. You know how it is. It's hard to explain because it's like an hallucinogen. You know, for me it was, anyways, and it was like, okay, I'll think about one thing, and like 3 seconds later, I'm thinking about a completely different thing, and I can't remember what I was thinking about before, and then it gets twisted and knotted, and I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know if that makes sense. It's hard. It's hard to explain something like that. you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Someone mentioned what they're like asking you to define spirituality. I mean, I'm not saying anything religious. I'm saying like in the sense of just your standing with the universe, like perceiving the
Right.
entire universe, like in a pure way, like because like when you see, I'll put it this way, like you can't really trust your own sensibilities because it's like the way you're gonna see something is different than a dog's gonna see something, different than anyone else is gonna see something, and you're gonna base that off of like also it's gonna be like even everything like it's gonna be distorted. It's gonna be completely distorted by your ego because your ego is gonna fight for has like survival needs. So then reality looks kind of in terms you perceive reality in terms of your survival deep down and this and that and um
Right.
so it's like to have that dissolved for period of time you actually perceive the universe more clearly, if that makes sense.
Right. Oh yeah. Well, like many people say like Joe Rogan and many other people, and like even Locksmith and some other people have done like shroom streams or whatever. They're like, it's kind of like a whole. Once it's over with and the peak's gone and you come down and whatnot, you have like a reset, like a mental reset, or like a life changing experience. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like one thing it kind of made it seem is like thinking of like materialism and like how stupid that is. Like if you're just like like if you're just like an alien seeing like humans or whatever, it looks like they're like just like I don't know, animals playing with their shit or something. Like it's just like what are they doing? Like like they're just like it doesn't matter. Like I don't know. Like there's no like I would it kind of made it seem like I would rather hear like a homeless guy story than like I don't know some like
Deal with real humans. Like I mean,
some like
well,
local
no, I
person
don't mean it
story.
that way. Like
Yeah.
normal, like regular everyday people. I guess what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Yeah, like there could be someone with like an amazing life, but like I would actually want to hear from a homeless person. It's like
Right.
I don't know, like you just think differently.
It's
Yeah,
like,
want to read a
uh,
couple comments.
yeah.
Ego death is more of letting go completely of yourself, ego, and accepting the trip you're on as your reality. I would definitely say that is how it happened. Like it really like and like it kind of I don't know. It's really convincing when not getting too graphic, but it's like really convincing that that when you think you're dying, like how it makes you think you're dying. Like it doesn't just do it in like oh you're dying. Like it makes it like it gives you a whole story of like how it's happening and everything. Like where you can't really overdose on like whatever I had, but like it told me like I was overdosing or something. Like
Right.
but yeah, it was like you know yeah, I mean like it really like it does everything with your brain to tell you you're dying.
Right. But you're not. That's the thing.
Right.
But your brain's. Did you hear the story? It's a lot of people actually talked about it, even in this community, like on panels. I've heard people talk about it. It went pretty viral. But there was two police officers, a husband and wife that were Albuquerque police officers, and they went to Colorado for vacation. And for the first time in their lives, they edibles. Well, they each got a brownie. Where you're only supposed to eat like one fifth or one quarter of a brownie or whatever. Well, they both ate the whole thing, like a piece. So they had like, whatever it was, 4 or 5 times the amount you're supposed to have per dose. It was their first time, and they're cops. They called 911 and
Oh,
they
I
said
know that.
yes, and they got fired because of it. Yeah, they thought they were dying.
Yeah, they were cops. Like, and they had weed brownies. They're like, we think we think we're dying. We think we're dying.
Yep,
They're like, you
it's
don't
on
understand.
YouTube. You can look at. Yeah, you can hear the phone call on YouTube. It's pretty
They ate all the brownies they busted. Oh shit.
funny. That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, like the THC equivalent, like to today, dispensaries and recreational and all that stuff, it's so much more stronger than what we grew up, that I grew up to in the 80s, 90s or whatnot. Back then it was probably like I don't know, I'm just
Yeah,
guesstimating here, probably like 7 to 10%. Now it's like 20 to 50% THC, depending on whether it's flower or dabs or whatever.
yeah. Just like reading this comment. It unlocks part of your brain, and when experiencing an ego death, you face yourself and understand mortality. It's an intense vulnerability grounding. Yeah, because that's like really what it is. It's like it made me something like it made me really like think is like if I survive this, I need to like plan. I need to make a will like soon.
Yeah,
Like death is real. Like it made death like
actually,
very very real.
actually, Lady J is on point on that one completely. It unlocks part of your brain when you face yourself. That is the perfect definition. Yeah, I have to give Lady J W for that one. That is the perfect definition of that for sure.
Yeah. And I did like I was starting to like get to the point where I was like I don't know like like honestly if it were to like turn out in a way it probably would have ended up saying like it would probably just would have ended up coming out weird like saying weird things like I don't know but yeah like but I kind of realized like it was just like a trip and I just have to like calm down and I just made it a point to like sit up straight or whatever or um I actually I almost semi was able to talk myself out of it a little bit like that I'm not in danger but
Right.
at parts of it I remember like I just said like I just need to like sit up like I have a water here I have this there and just like everything's gonna be fine like so now like in the best because like I had to like realize the best thing I need to do is to actually not have any kind of interaction at all with anyone. That's like the best thing for me to do. Like
Right.
I probably shouldn't actually trip with other people, given my experience.
Right.
I would be
Yeah,
like,
because
there's nothing more. There's like apparently there's nothing more scary to my spirit. I'll just say to my spirit than other people. I don't know. Like humans
right.
are like it can't be around the people. Um,
It makes you antisocial.
more than that. But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I remember. So the first time I did shrooms, like, uh, like I said, we ordered a pizza. We put it on our pizza. We put ranch dressing on it. We tried like eating them like by themselves. We couldn't do it. We were like our gag reflexes were like going crazy. So we're like, okay, we'll order pizza, and we ordered like Pizza Hut or Domino. I don't remember what it was. And then we like put a few like on a couple of slices and put ranch sauce on it. Like
ew.
trying to drown.
But
We ate it, and we're like, this ain't doing anything. Yeah, I agree, but you're like, it's not doing anything. In
yeah, it
about like
takes a
I want
while.
to say like yeah, like an hour or something, maybe an hour and a half. I don't remember. It kicked in, and we're like, dude, let's go walk around. I mean, there was a place. There was a certain park. It had a lake in the middle of it. It had water, these little water spouts, and there was hardly anybody there. And we're like, dude, we need to walk around this lake. So we did. And we walked around it for like hours, like 4 hours. We just walked around the walk trail. There was hardly anybody there. And anybody that tried to talk to us, we were like, no, we're not talking. We didn't want to talk to anybody. We talked to ourselves, but as far as anybody else is concerned, we didn't want to talk to anybody. It was like, no, not gonna do it. Antisocial. and we just walked around the lake and like just kind of tripped, for like 4 or 5, 6 hours, whatever it was, and then we came down, but with acid, it was a whole different world. I mean, we literally, you hallucinate, at least back then. I don't know what it's like now, but back in the 80s, we had four-way window pane, we had all different kinds of acid, and it lasted at least 12 hours, at least 10 to 12 hours.
Yeah.
And everybody, and I don't know if it's true or not. I'm just being honest with you. I don't know if it's true. But we were told, oh, you can't fall asleep on acid or you'll wake up dead. Like there's a Megadeth song called Wake Up Dead. And that's supposedly what it's about. And I was like, so I took it seriously. And I don't know if it's true, but like, you're not supposed to go to sleep on acid, you wake up dead, So we slept almost all night.
You're dead.
It's probably just a rumor, but
oh yeah, I think
LSD, aka acid, is so much more stronger than shrooms, same time. But
yeah, I think there was someone saying something about like doing that on a live stream. I would say like hands down that would have been a traumatizing experience if I were to do that live. So no. Like, cause like, yeah, I mean, I think if I like anyone were to like perceive me, they could have called like an ambulance on me, and that probably would have been very scary. So like, there's things I can like handle like now that that I wouldn't be able to handle then.
Yeah, like the lights and all the people. And,
yeah, like that would be like actually like really scary. Like that would be something I wouldn't be able to handle. Like I'd be able to handle it obviously now, but not in that state, no.
Yeah, you probably freak out. To be honest with you,
Yeah, more than freak out, but yeah.
I've heard some people that trip so hard they call 911 or whatever. And they'll give them like a benzo, like to the IV, like a Valium or whatever it is.
I have a question. Okay, let's say you're like, because like shrooms aren't legal, right? What if
What's
like,
that?
okay, here's like a question. I don't know what the answer is. I have no idea. But let's say you're just in your apartment, right? Hypothetically speaking.
Right.
You did a whole like ate the shrooms, hypothetically speaking. And you're just, I don't know, you do panic, and you end up like, I don't know, like I guess calling 911, you think you're dying or whatever. Like, do they, like, I don't know, can they charge you on that? Like, I would hope not. I don't think you should. I don't think, like, I think old drugs should be legal. I mean, I wouldn't, like, I don't believe
I agree.
Charged, but like, would you be charged for that if you're just like having a bad trip?
Well, the only reason why the cops got I don't even think they got charged because it's legal in Colorado and it's
because it's most of the evidence.
Right. Well, because they were under the color of law, they were sworn in, police officers, whatnot. They got fired, but there was no legal repercussions.
Oh, they send you to a mental hospital on 5150. Oh my god, that would have been scary. I would. Okay.
Back in the day, like 80s, 90s, early 2000s, they would have 5150. For sure.
Well, I guess like, does that go on a criminal record though, or is that like, I don't know, are pretty legal nowadays?
I was gonna say nowadays, I don't think so. I mean, it's legal here. I think it's legal in Arizona. It's legal in Colorado. I think it's legal in California and certain states. I don't know.
It's legal. I mean, weed's legal in Mass. I'm talking about shrooms.
Yeah, it's legal here. It's weird. Okay, so the last I heard, is it's legal to grow them, to have them, all that stuff.
Oh,
But once they're dried out, which is when you eat them, it's when they're dried out or whatever, then it becomes illegal. But I think they changed that to because now they're starting like you see signs like at certain dispensaries that says try microdosing shrooms or something like that. So I'm pretty sure it's completely legal here now. I'm pretty sure it's completely legal in Colorado, Arizona, California, Oregon, different places. I think Massachusetts, I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't know what all the laws are. I mean, there's places like Florida that marijuana is still completely illegal unless you have a medical card. And I guess it's pretty hard to get one in certain states like Florida or Texas or something. But,
yeah, there really should be a whole thing about it should be illegal, but there should be like a whole thing to like properly deal with people that are like having bad trips. Because if you think about like how many murders happen a minute, like those statistics they say like how much these things happen a minute, like how much do you think people are having bad trips at the moment?
right.
And be like all those people are like freaking out and thinking they're dying or so this and that, and they just need I don't know, like you know.
Do you remember the videos that went viral a few years back off this stuff called, I think it was called bath salts or spice or something? And there was like this dude in Florida that was literally eating a person, like a live person. He turned into a cannibal.
Oh, that's
He was eating
so that's different. Like that's bad.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I did hear about that. I mean, that's a synthetic. I mean, that should be like. I mean, I'm not saying someone if they do that, like it shouldn't be sold. Like, but if someone is having that, they need to be hospitalized and treated. I mean, that's
Right.
it's very dangerous.
Right.
It's very dangerous. Like you could die. I mean, as synthetic.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, like I did hear like a story where I think he was I think it was like a rapper or something that he like ate like his girlfriend or something, like something crazy. It's hard to even speak on, but it's like that's what happened. I mean, it turns you into like a zombie, and it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing.
Dude, it is like the zombie apocalypse, dude. It's like when I saw the videos. It's like, what the hell? This dude is like eating somebody alive in Florida. And then I saw another one, and I forgot what state it was in. Like similar shit. I was like, what the heck? And it was like the bath salts, and there was spice. Dude,
I'm gonna call this theme of like MVCAF Fireside called the nonviolent experience.
Hey, that's a good one. The Jimi Hendrix experience, the nonviolent experience. There you
go. No, I was actually thinking of the Joe Rogan experience, so nonviolent experience.
Oh, that's where he got it from, was the Jimi Hendrix experience.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Acid, hallucinogens. Yep, that's what that's all about. Yeah.
See, I don't know things, so yeah. Jeff and Ryan panel is one of the trippier potential pairings I could have found this morning. Yeah.
And the oddest one too. Yeah.
Put it all out there. Like, once I did this drug, this happened, this thing went down. Shrooms on a pizza. But shrooms on a pizza, though? Seriously, what the fuck? Like, you're not supposed to. Like, they did taste bad, but like, it's just so weird. I don't know. I don't know if you're supposed to mix them. I don't know.
I don't know. It was our way of thinking at whatever, 15 years old, whatever it was. It was our way of thinking. We tried to eat it, and our gag reflexes were kicking in. We're like, oh, just order a pizza, and we'll put it on the pizza, and we'll dip it in ranch. That was a big thing. Is dipping it in ranch dressing. I don't know why it just became a thing.
Yeah, I have a repulsion. Like, I guess it's the Okay, I don't know what the word is. Like repulsion. No, that's not a word. But I'm like repulsed by sauce. It's a weird thing.
Right.
But
Yeah,
like
like
any kind of sauce at
gravy.
all, like ketchup on a burger, none of that. Like it's all repulsive. I can't like have sauce. I don't know what
Or like,
I don't know what the psychological disorder for that is, but I just do. Yeah.
what about like gravy?
No.
Like on that?
Okay,
Yeah, I
it's
figured
actually
that.
a weird exception. So like if it's like with a fork or something, like then it's okay for some reason. Like it totally doesn't make any sense. Completely irrational. But if it's like sauce on like a sandwich and a burger and just like messy and I don't know. But like just when you mentioned sauce, like I just had to say that my disdain for sauce.
Well, I will tell you, I have a cousin that's almost the exact same way. In fact, okay, for instance, like if we had like a family gathering for say Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner or whatever, and if the stuffing touched the potatoes touched the ham or fight or whatever, he wouldn't eat it. Like the food could not touch each other. Also, he was completely against any kind of sauces or gravies or any. So you guys are actually a lot alike, and I never understood it, to be honest. But now that I met somebody else the same way, I guess there's more people in the world than I thought that are like that. Because I have a cousin that's the same way, like you are. He just doesn't. He doesn't like milk. He hates milk. Any kind of dairy for the most part, he can't stand. He doesn't like sauces. He doesn't like gravy and the food. If it's like I said, if the stuffing touches the potatoes or the potatoes touches the ham or the ham touches the green bean whatever it is, he won't eat it. He eats it separate. It's just I don't know. It's kind of
Oh
weird. I don't know if you're the same way about like food touching each other, but like he's real
yeah,
picky
I'm
about
in.
that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in a very calm mood. I'm in a calm mood. Like I wouldn't mind if like other people like want to like hash out something if they want to, but I'm just in a calm mood. I don't know. I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm just not gonna be doing the hashing. Um, people want to hash, they can. But yeah. Oh shoot, I gotta
Yeah.
get a battery charger.
Oh, you're on your phone?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah.
I have a battery charger though.
Oh, okay.
Will be fine. There we go. That's a big battery charger. I have two
That's
like
what.
I got like all the equipment now. So like I have like two big battery chargers. If you remember like one of them fell like on one of my catches. Those things can
Yeah.
power like so I got like my phone, four decoy phones, an iPad, a GoPro. And so like there could be one battery charging the GoPro, one charging the phone that I'm going live on. Man, I could follow up Pred for hours.
Yeah. Well, what I got was the GoPro 8 Hero, which is the mid grade at the time. And the only thing I had a problem with, okay, so the casing that goes around the GoPro, you have to take it off and then open the slot to plug the USB into, which, unless there's something I don't know about, so I never understood how you could charge your GoPro while you're on a catch. So I never did use it. I don't know.
Wait,
If
say
something
that again?
changed.
Like, wait, I didn't follow that actually.
So the GoPro I got back when I was in Recap Southwest back in the day. So I got the Hero. I
Yeah.
think it's called the Hero 8. And in order to keep a charge, you had to have the cover. So you know how CC Unit and PTI and some other people put the GoPro around their chest, like Tommy or whatever. Well, in order to keep it charging, you couldn't have the casing on there. You had to take it off and open a certain slot and plug the USB port in,
Yeah.
which means, yeah. so you couldn't put it like on your chest. You had to,
No, you can.
you know what I mean?
You can.
Oh, okay.
You just gotta
Maybe it was
put.
something like
Basically, it
that.
would look like you have a whole wire thing. You would have to. Basically, I would have a battery pack in my pocket, and I would have to
Yeah.
wire that up to the GoPro on my chest.
Oh,
It,
okay.
it would kind of be like, I would be wired as hell. It looked like a cyborg, but it would work.
Well, that's what we do with our phones. Like if people who have screen recordings of Casey and Ice catches, you always, or if you go to PNN, the Predator News now, the last two posts they did was the Alex catch with police body cams, and then the very last one was our third catch was with police body cams. And when the female cop was interviewing Casey because he decoyed that catch, our third catch, first arrest, first conviction, whatever. You can see the wires hanging. You can see the cords like hanging from our chest, all the way down to our pocket, because we had like battery packs, in our pocket, to keep our recordings and lives going and whatnot. But I don't know, man. Albuquerque sucks because cops either they don't respond or they take 3 to 4 hours. Same way with Alex, like he had a catch in Tucson, and the cops they waited like 3 or 4 hours. They never showed up, and they even said they were closed. Like how the cops closed, and so they're like, "Well, you can take him to the police station if he complies." So Alex is like, "Hey, do you mind going to the police station?" He's like, "Sure," and yeah, he turned himself at the police station and he got arrested. But the cops never showed. That's kind of like Albuquerque. Either they don't show or if they do show, it's which we did have them show on, I think, one, which was our last catch, which is over a year ago. They actually showed up after, 3.5 hours? And, but yeah, I mean,
Wait, is this true? Is Lady J an AI?
what?
Apparently, Lady J
No,
is an AI this whole time.
no,
ChatGPT is trying to get advanced.
she'd be Tommy Boy Crocs?
No, Lady J, like confirmed, like an AI.
No, she's been on a panel, I think, before, like way back in the day.
No, but that could be an AI too. You know how advanced they're getting?
Well, yeah, but no, because she's a mod for Tommy, or at least she was.
Who says an AI can't mod?
Well, true, but she's not an AI. I mean,
Oh.
she said it herself,
She's an AI. AI. No. I don't know.
Wait, Vlad, I don't understand what you mean. I don't understand. We talk in private a lot. I gave Jeff good advice one time. He complained I used 2 paragraphs and said as if I had sent him War and Peace. I don't know. He's probably just joking. I have no idea what he's talking about. I usually do just audio. I don't know. He's probably just joking around. But as far as Lady J being an AI, no.
It's true. 100% true. She confirmed it.
She confirmed it. Oh, well, I'll let Tommy know today. I'll call Tommy and say, hey, Lady J's from artificial intelligence. No, I'm just kidding.
She has to do with Tommy. Oh, is she a mod there, you're saying? Or I don't know.
Oh, she was when I was. I don't know if she still is or not. Anyway, I'm just joking. No, but Tommy and I do talk once in a while. Yes, we talk about things. Mostly text, but we call each other once in a while. It's been a little while, but.
Wait, Tommy or Tommy Boy? Wait, what?
Tommy.
Like,
Tommy. See, Tommy.
Oh.
Oh, Dude, let me ask you a question. Not to change the subject, but I'm kind of curious. I got a little bit of information from my last stream, but apparently, I think it was PHI that doxed Tommy Boy Studios or something. What was that all about?
Well, here's the thing, though. It's like, from my understanding of what's true is, I think, like, her name got doxed, and
Oh,
then they use like what they were doing to her was they said like, okay, so if I can use your name to find what she looks like, on a news segment, then then it's not a dox because it's all out there. And I guess PHI basically just did the same thing back. So it's hard to say that it was it was over the line of what was handed to her. You know what I mean?
well, I remember she put the newscast on her YouTube channel. Was it 2 years ago or a year and a half ago? She put it on her YouTube channel, so that would be a dox.
Yeah,
I
but
wouldn't
she
remember.
eventually she basically like I guess at some capacity just didn't want it out there some reason. Because like maybe I mean I could but here's the thing though, I could see like let's say you start catching in the community, right? And then you realize like
Right,
how dangerous and bad the community is, and then maybe you're like,
right,
oh shit, like I actually don't want my face and name out there. Hey,
right.
I mean I could understand like if you change your mind and then, but my understanding was like she pulled back from like her identity, tried to like I mean it's difficult like once you put the cat out of the bag to like put it back or whatever the saying
Right.
is.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know, like but it's like they used her actual name to then find that later on. Um
Uh,
and then I guess what happened was they used Tommy Boy's real name, which I'm not really sure what it is. I want to get into that.
right.
To
Yeah.
find his, I guess, face reveal, like on a panel, whatever it was. Um,
On a panel, like the community panel, or like a different. Uh,
oh wait, did he mention did he mention the name of the company you work for? Like,
well, I heard that people called his job.
yeah, I mean,
So
obviously I don't agree. I mean, like, no, I mean, obviously I don't agree with that. I mean, that's like, but I'm just saying
right.
like, and I'm not necessarily saying it's like right or wrong. I'm kind of just saying like it's hard to say there isn't an equivalence to what happened to
Yeah.
PHI that PHI just did back. Like I think there's an equivalence there.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't see the stream, so I have no idea. I saw people send me clips or whatnot, like a 30-second clip or whatever. It was like, what? I knew his first name, but that's it. Um, I didn't know exactly what his last name was. I mean, people came into my chat one time, and I saw the first name,
Oh, wait, it's
and
not getting to that though. Like I don't even know his name, and I don't want to know his name.
no, I'm not going to say it. I'm just saying I knew his first name, and there was a last name there, so I just assumed it might be his docs, and I was like, shoot, should I ban it? Should I not ban it? I don't know. Is this a real person? Is this But uh, somebody in the one of the moderators said that's a doc. So I'm like, okay, ban it. And they banned it. So
Yeah, that's
yeah,
the thing. I wouldn't know if Tommy Boy's Docs was in here because I actually don't know his name or anything. So if that was
yeah,
actually in here and I didn't ban it, that was why.
yeah. Well, anyways, man, I'm gonna try to get some sleep. I just wanted to come up. Heber didn't come up, obviously. My brother didn't respond. He probably went to sleep, but I don't know. But I mean, if he's sincere, I don't have a mind. I don't mind having a conversation with him or whatever. But I just don't. I don't know. Dude is just. He's done so many things to Constantine, myself, you, and other people. I don't know if I can trust him.
Yeah, I mean whatever's good. I mean I'll leave this kind of going for a little while, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, anyways, it was good talking to you, Ryan. Seriously, I appreciate you keep me up here. I mean, you're obviously you kick me up whenever you want or whatever. But I'm gonna take off. I appreciate it. We had a good talk, I think. Um, and anyways, I was just curious. So. All right,
Yeah.
buddy. You take care, man.
All right, definitely. You
All
too.
right, later.
Um, John, where was Renji at when he was all getting doxxed? Yeah, it was kind of. I mean, that's the thing. It's like it happened on both sides, and I'm kind of just at a point where I just like I don't really have empathy anymore for like the other side. I just don't like just by like I don't know. I really don't. Like it's kind of like it's really like I don't care thing. Like I just don't care if they get doxxed. Like it's like something bad happens, like that's kind of a different thing. But it's just like getting doxxed. I don't know. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not. I mean, yeah, I'm not for that. Like going to someone's work. I think that's kind of like bitch shit because like work is like the one place where it's like you're not even like in your home or anything. Like there's things you can't do at work that you can do like in public. So I think like anyone like interfering with work unless they're like I don't know a predator or something like that's like the only scenario. But like yeah, going to work is just like because you have a boss at work and you're just trying to make a living and you know it's different. Yeah, I don't know if Shad just stopped. I'm trying to think of what to say though. um are we involving the families? Got it. Thanks, Jeff. Let the games begin. Gloves off. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, can we kind of like? I mean, I don't want to like time anyone out, but like, can we just keep the comments kind of appropriate though? Like, I mean, it's just kind of weird. TBS Studios. Oh, um, well, I mean, it's just weird speech. I mean, it's not really like, and that's the thing. I mean, like I think it's just like kind of weird to just talk like that, like under an anonymous account. Like that's something like I remember doing when I was like 11 or 12. Be like just say random shit like in a fake account, no one can see you. I mean, is that like what's the gain from that? I don't know. Not sure what to expand on though. Trying to think of what to say. Um, Already got into psychedelic experiences. Yeah, yeah, no, I'm not having that. Um, yeah, so I don't know. I just want to go live for a while. Say good morning. It's probably really early on the West Coast. I think we're just at. It must have been right now. It's 6:25 a.m. there. That'd be Mountain Time, New Mexico. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm just I got two court dates. I'm gonna try to check with the court website. I mentioned like hello.
Hey, just real quick, why do people take things and twist it? I said FM. I said a fake account who is, I believe, your daughter or sister. I don't know. I just know they used to dox your family in my chat. And I used to ban it all the time. Somebody on Facebook tried to friend request me with one of, I don't remember if it's your daughter or sister. I don't remember with their name. I'm like, oh, hell no. And I blocked it. And the same with FM himself. Somebody tried to friend request me with FM's actual real name, and I'm like, hell no, and I blocked it. I just want to clear that up because people take things they twist. I noticed my typo. Instead of putting on, I put okay. I meant on, so there's a typo. So I just came up to clear that up. Oh my gosh, I can't help who tries to friend request me. I'm just bringing that up. I'm like, no, I'm not dealing with that shit. No matter what, if you don't like me or I don't like you, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to put up with that shit. So that's
So
all
you
I'm
meant to
trying to
cite it.
say.
So you meant to cite a docs rather than be
No,
friend docs.
I said there's some people on Facebook that will use people from the YouTube community's real names or their family's real names and try to friend me on Facebook. And I'm like, I'm not stupid. And I just block them. That's all I'm trying to say. Simple as that. So, anyways, I'm done. I'm out. I just want to clear that up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's all I meant. So like FM, like somebody tried to friend request me with your real name and your picture. Like, unfortunately, I know your real name. I know your picture. I blah 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 blah. I'm sorry. It just I just do. I've seen it on YouTube, whatever. And they try to friend request me on Facebook. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to fall for that shit. Whether you like me or I like you doesn't matter. The point of it is I'm not going to put up with people's BS like that. So literally, I'm defending you, FM, and myself as well. So that's what I'm trying to say. I don't put up with that kind of crap. So I'm literally sticking up for you in that way. So, anyways, I'm out. I'm going to bed. but I just want to clear that up because people misunderstand things. So, I mean,
So just restricting FB for FM.
it's like, for instance, Ryan. Remember when the whole docs came out from all of our, like, a lot of us catchers and decoys or part whatever community
Oh, I know
members,
the
whatever.
website. Yeah.
And you were getting spoof calls from me, from James. I was getting spoof calls from you and James and Tommy and whatever, and vice versa. The list goes on. Like, we were on panel one time, and you got supposedly 30 calls from, like, I think it was from me, and I got like 30 calls from supposedly you, and it wasn't even you, and it wasn't even me. It's kind of like the same shit. You know, I knew it wasn't you. You knew it wasn't me. You know, because we were on panel together. You know, like, duh. You know, well, they do that through Facebook too. They'll make an account. They'll use somebody's real name and picture or whatever and send you a friend request. And it's like, I'm not stupid. You know, that's basically.
I kind of agree with Vlad. I think what maybe if some people are taking an issue, it might be that maybe you unintentionally brought attention to it. The docs.
Well, it was. Well, here's what happened. Here's what happened. About a year ago, she changed her channel name. It's called Baby Love Substance. I don't remember. We used to do panels like once a month, and we used to just do a chill panel. Her and I used to just talk, and people would come in. We'd do a panel share. So I'd be on like 2 different channels, you know, at the same time, and then I'd be on StreamYard. And somebody would come in, and at first I didn't know who it was. And a certain person who's no longer in the community, because I outed them, they were supposed to mod for me, and I would say, please take down that. It looks like a dox, because I recognize the last name, right? And they wouldn't do it. So finally I would have to hide them. And then somebody else would come in and say, that's so-and-so's whatever. You know, I'm not going to get the details. I'm just saying that so-and-so's family member or whatever it is. Like, oh, crap, you know. So I would have to ban it. So I had to learn, I didn't solicit somebody's real name. It came into my freaking chat or other people's chats. You know, and I was like, oh, jeez. So yeah, I just whatever. But yeah, no. Anyway, I'm going to bed.
Someone said that that you're a hero in your own mind. Is that true? That you're a hero in your own mind?
I'm a hero in my own mind. What is a mind?
I don't know. That's what I said though.
MOND. I don't even know what that means. You know what that means, Ryan?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyways,
well,
like,
I guess you're not. Are you a villain in your own mind, or?
I don't know what a mond is. I just don't know. But anyways, like, there's people that will say they're. I know you dox your own name, but I'm not going to, Ryan. But they'll say your first and last name.
My name?
Yeah. They'll try to friend me on Facebook, or like James's real name, or fill in the blank.
Like my name's out there. It's probably me. Like, I mean, Ryan Couture. That's my name.
No, I know your Facebook. I'm just saying there's other people that will create a new Facebook account pretending to be you, is what I'm trying to say. And I'm sure there's people that email Clown Force pretending to be me. And it's on my community page, by the way. I screenshot it and posted it. It's not even me. So they're pretending to be me. And people think it's me when it's not even me. It's called impersonation, which in New Mexico is one of the 6 states left that it's illegal, not just civilly, but criminally, but whatever. Anyways, I'm going to go to bed. I just want to clear that up real quick.
Wait, also, this is a question, like, someone kind of brought it up, but, like, you kind of do got to admit, like, you were tripping on the cat thing. Like, when you said, like, you actually, like, scrolled and you saw, like, I mean, from what I know, he's, like, a coach of, like, a sports team. So he was, like, sharing a promo for that. And you said that he was looking for, basically you said he was, like, looking for kids, like, in a sexual way.
Yeah, somebody sent me, and they went by the name Anonymous. It was unsolicited. It was under a private, I think it was Instagram account, and it said it just had the picture, the screenshot, whatever you want to call it. And I was like, oh shit. And I was still kind of vulnerable, I guess, at that time. And I didn't really like think about it that much. But I did, and I have a stream that's up on YouTube. It's not on members, it's on YouTube. And it says cap cleared or something of that nature. And we talked about it on Locksmiths. I'm like, oh shit, okay, I get it now. I didn't get it then, but I got it once it was explained to me. Anyways, I'm too tired. I don't want to, it is what it is. It's on my channel. Go look it up. Cap cleared, something of that nature. But yeah, all right. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Yeah, sure it was cleared, but yikes. Back to miss anything important? Yeah. FM?
What up? Where'd Jeff go? I just wanted to ask him a question.
Oh, Jeff bounced.
Oh.
We could, you could ask a question they can answer maybe later. It's gonna be up.
People are just weird, man. My thing is when people do that kind of stuff, then people react to it. Are we bad?
No, I mean that's the
I'm being
thing.
honest. Like it's just to me, it's always a reaction. That's how I feel. Like they do something to me, I react.
Yeah, because I think with the PHI thing is like she was just like being got at for a long, long time, and all she was trying to do something like, that she cared about, like catching, and just at a certain point, like she just did the equivalent back once. Like I kind of do see it that way. I mean,
that's like if I tell you,
you're
right? That's like if I tell you, Ryan, please stop. Enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? And you keep going and going and going. People react, Ryan.
Yeah.
Honestly, like people really react. And to me, people live on this internet way too long because they think, oh, it's the internet. It's just going to stay right here. Even though we're going to mess with your personal life, but please don't do it to us, okay? Please don't do it. That's how they act. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, it's like I try to look at this like objectively as possible, but there's just like I see it as like really that's what happened. I think like they tried to dox PHI with like a news article, like because here's the thing, like I could see how like let's say you enter the catching community or whatever, like at first and you're just catching and you don't think anything of it, like showing your face and name, then you take a look for a minute and see how crazy it is, and I could see you easily wanting to not want that out there, and then you kind of maybe forgot it was like in a community post years ago or something like that, and then they use their actual name to get that information.
Like they use that, dude. They didn't use it to congratulate. You know what I mean? They use it for malicious intent. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. Like, come on. Like, this not even try to sugarcoat that. People, oh, but no, shut up. Y'all doing that shit just for malicious intent. Like, I don't know how, I don't get it, man. I'm not a scholar. But these mofos in here, oh, Lord. I'm just saying, man. If people react, don't get mad. Don't move the goalpost. Because y'all talk about, well, if it's on the internet, it's not a dox. Well, his shit was on the fucking internet and it wasn't a dox, right?
Yes, I mean, that was on the internet too.
I'm just saying, they just dug it up the same way we all got dug up and they let it rip. So stop the bullshit. Stop moving the goalposts. Stop it, because y'all look stupid all of a sudden. Then over here, Ed want to talk crazy. Meanwhile, he got phone numbers running on his panel. He doxed done nearly everybody he wanted to. Then he talk about that's low. Shut the fuck up. You call Cap's wife and recorded it. Shut the don't man. Listen.
No, my understanding is I
He's a fucking pure scumbag.
Yeah, I recall seeing.
I got a question for Little Sus. What's the name of your kid's school, bro? The fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, I saw on his channel that he pulled up that article, that news thing of PHI. Like he pulled it up. That was his reasoning.
Yo, Pac County's like, did you speak retarded or something? Like she took it down. She didn't want it out there, but somebody dug it right back up. You know what I mean? For malicious attempt. What are you, stupid? Do we gotta dumb it down for you? Or I know you're just a gaslighter, but come on, bro. Stop trying to assault people's intelligence. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and I mean, in a way, if we're even gonna make the argument that look, she put her identity out there to some extent, and then she tried to put it back in the bag, but in a way, that's kind of the same thing with Tommy Boy then, because his identity was in a sense out there, and that's how it got. He tried to put it back in the bag as an anonymous account, like Tommy Boy Studios, whatever that means, So it's it's an equivalent. I mean, I can't help but see it's an equivalent.
Well, even to me, the more of the story, if you don't want to be fucked with, don't fuck around. That's it. Plain and simple. You don't want nobody to fuck with you, don't fuck around. You know what I mean? Honestly.
Yeah, and I kind of think free speech and stuff goes hand in hand with how anonymous you are. If you're want to say something as you, I think that's more free speech. But if you're just saying, if someone just says something stupid or weird as an anonymous account, I kind of don't what is that? I just kind of see it as bullshit. I don't really take that as free speech. I just think that's just weird shit.
People are just weird, bro. I'm just saying, people don't want to get messed with. They claim to be victims, but doing some wicked ass shit. Y'all all a fucking bag of weird, man. Straight up. People just fucking weird as fuck. You know what I mean? Shit. I reacted to everything that was happening to me. Fuck that. And people want to get mad? Nah, get mad. Y'all get personal, I get personal. You want to be sarcastic? I could be sarcastic and joke around. But once you cross that line, there ain't no coming back.
Yeah, it's as far as it's a lot of gaslighting happens in the community. The best example was FCC. It was I just kept flipping it back on him or whatever. Every time he's trying to gaslight, on Box Channel.
Please, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
he's a piece of shit.
A lot of time.
They want people to get mad with them. Get the fuck out of here. Right, guys? Right? No, shut the fuck up. I'm sure everybody could think for themselves. Right? Right? Fucking idiots.
Yeah, all I really want is to be mentioned, to be talked about.
Dude, it's attention seeking at its best, bro. That's all that is, man.
You know what I remember?
Half these dudes are fucking miserable motherfuckers, straight facts, that got nothing in their lives, bro. Nothing. Their loved ones is probably in the next room trying to live life and they stuck on the internet. Or if they just fucking whatever. It's just whatever, bro. These are straight losers, man.
That's what I remember one of FCC's accounts, he just clipped part of I think Alex saying something who is FCC? That's all he said. Who is FCC? So he just read a comment saying who is FCC. And he clipped that. He was I'm so important. Alex said my name. Really? That's what these people are. That's what they're like.
Fuck that dude. Fuck all the weirdos.
Yeah.
Fucking weirdos. That dude is a fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just keeping it really. He just attention seeker, right, guys? Right? Right? What's the hypocrisy? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he said he had a job like at this whole time, and now he says he doesn't have a job. So it's like, does he have a job? Does he not have a job? Like, because he made it about that.
Man, I don't give a fuck what he do. Fuck that dude.
No,
Straight facts. And here I really don't give a fuck who does what. If you make $1, you don't. You on public assistance. I don't give a fuck what you do. You're not paying my bills. You're not doing anything for me. All y'all doing is making dumb remarks in the comment section. Just want to be relevant, trying to stay relevant. Because in their real life, they ain't not even relevant.
Yeah, like I mean, my thing is like, I don't know. I don't make like a lot of money. I make it ethically. I don't like depend on the government or anything. So I think it's just like no one's business. Like
Bro,
like,
you got an income, bro. What are you talking about? It doesn't
income.
matter. You got an income, straight
I think
legit.
so,
And it's
yeah.
not coming from, the government. And they want to
That's
sit
it.
there and trash my nigga. I bet you used to compare bank accounts with other people. I bet you put them to shame. I could see that. I could definitely see that.
Yeah,
So
and then it's like at a certain
don't
point, as long as you can survive and you're out there, it's like then the rest, anything beyond that's just materialism, which is like it's gross. Like
Ryan, all you gotta do,
not everything.
like all you gotta do, Ryan. Ask next time they say some slick shit. Be like, yo, what's your credit score, bro? Just ask them their credit score.
Yeah, I actually did something like that. I said, all right, FCC. So what do you do? Well, like, what's your profession? He said, well, I'm not a dishwasher. No, like, what are you though? What is your profession? And then we get a little later, doesn't even have work. Just doesn't have a job. Doesn't work. Like I manage my investments. Okay. Yeah.
Nah, for real. People like they wildin'. They wildin' out.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
And, oh yeah, here's a hypothetical question. But like it's like a very simple question, but like let's say you have a family member that is in law enforcement, hypothetically speaking, right?
Oh, we was gonna get to that. Go ahead.
Is it a good idea to use that person as a resource to identify predators? If I really have to ask that question.
First of all, it'll be hell no. Second of all, they wouldn't do it. They shouldn't do it. They can't
Right.
put their career and pension. You know what I mean? Because of you, because it's something you love. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do that, you got to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put my family in jail. Get the fuck out of here.
No, bigger than that. It's like but bigger than that. It's like you kind of start it from like the premise of like, okay, let's say my dad was a judge, like he's a judge.
Right,
That would probably hurt the case, a little bit. So then it's like you take it down a couple areas. It's like there's almost like there's a reason why there's policies in place that it would hurt a job because it's like it would be bad for the case. So it's like some people do not understand. Like I was kind of astonished with like how little people know about the law. Like astonished.
It's just dumb, bro. Like no way. It's different. It's different, right? They know what you're doing. They really don't agree with it, but they love what you're doing, right? But they be like, you know what? Don't involve me in that. You do what you do, but don't involve me. And if they come to you with something like, yo, bro, I heard something through the grapevine, here, bro. That's different. You know what I mean? If they give you something because they seen something and they hear something and it's legit, they could tell you. I mean, why not? But to involve them directly, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of cops that after we get somebody locked up, you know what I'm saying? They say you bump into a cop, they're gonna be like, yo, that dude right there, shit that they, you know what I'm saying? They know only, and they'll be like, yo, that dude, man, whoa, blah 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 blah. That's about it. But for them to put their whole career on the line, hell the fuck to the no.
Yeah, as far as I would say, was like I don't think they like disagree with it like inherently. It's more like they kind of said like like a bunch of scenarios that could happen that are dangerous. It's kind of like more of like worrying about your safety. Like I feel like if I had a kid and like they did like half of the stuff I did in catches, they would be like I'd be worried. I'd be like
yes, for sure.
Well, I don't know. I mean, like what if you get shot? What about this? What about that? Like I probably like, but that doesn't mean you're like against it. Like,
yeah, I bet I got a lot of family members that they like what I do, but they're scared. You know what I mean? Like anything could happen. You know?
Yeah, like they love you. Like they're very good enough to be like, are you sure about that? Like, you know, like, but
Yeah, of course. They're gonna love you doing it, but they just can't be involved in that. You know what I'm saying? They can't put their whole career. No way. That makes no damn sense. You know what I'm saying?
I still to this day don't understand like the point of a plate runner too. Like, because it's like having a sketchy plate runner as like a resource, like, okay, so get your evidence, get the plate, then it's almost like the police can run it. Can the police not run that information? Like, why don't I will never use I don't see the point of a plate runner. Like, I see no argument for it at all. Like, even in general, having a plate runner.
Right.
Like there was actually here's like a ring of like police officers in Massachusetts that were actually like there was like cracked down on. So it's like that's something at best could get cases thrown out. And the crazy thing is, like, I think like one of them, like Sam said something like he said like I was a hypocrite for not using a resource that I already said I was against. With
he's
that, like
he just got
looking up stuff.
Yeah, he's a stupid
like,
fuck.
How would I be a hypocrite if I already said I'm against it and I'm against it consistently? Like all that would be proven is I was consistently against using a sketchy resource. Like that.
You know You know what's funny? You put him on another panel that's not his. His whole attitude just switches because he knows he can't kick you, so he has to sit there. Yesterday, he just did that dumb shit to you. You know what I mean? Like he tried to get you with a gotcha. Like, how stupid did you look, bro? You're like, get the fuck out of here. He did the same thing to me. So I'm like, this dude right here is a bird. He's a bird, nigga. You know, no, you know what's crazy? He came into this whole shit wanted to be famous. He wanted those videos for he was like, man. Yo, Ray, you want to talk about that, Ray? Because none of those videos was meant for the YouTube. They wanted to do some kind of show with this shit. So again, Sam always had a fucking agenda, and it was nothing good, nothing from the fucking heart. It was just to get paid. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, he seen Tommy winning people over getting donos and all that. He's like, fuck it, I could do the same. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Smoke, man, he's a fucking rat. Straight fucking rat. Don't forget that I was supposed to go on that trip. Oh, wait. Then again, that was a setup. For me and Ray to, yeah, they wanted me and Ray to fight.
What? Wait, the fight?
Yeah, yo, bro, there's a lot of shit you don't know, bro. Hey, yo, Sam Clinton, are you here? Am I right, Sam Clinton? You piece of shit, scumbags.
Damn. Yo, there's two things I was glad I never had anything to do with. One, the boys server. Two, the Florida trip. Yeah, I was scared.
I told Sam and them, if Cam is going, I'm not fucking going.
Yeah,
straight facts. Straight facts. I ain't fucking with nobody.
Yeah, not to give it more views, but like Cam still has these like video game streams that like have literally like 0 views. Like 0, it will fluctuate between 0 and 1. I've never seen it above 1.
You accomplished more than he did. I'll tell you that much. You made it to the air.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah, no, you did.
I remember when he said flying flight simulators on like Microsoft Flight Simulator or something was like, yeah, bro, these are real flight hours. I'm going to be the next Top Gun. Mm-hmm. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. The Florida trip, that would have been like, it was like Ed, CP Suspect, Sam, JT Colfax.
Like I told people, bro, if I would have been there and that news would have dropped, he would have got knocked out right there on the spot. No lie. For real, I would have walked in that room and knocked him the fuck out.
Yeah, wait, you would have fought Ray though? Like you like
No,
had
if I
you
would
and
have
Ray?
fought, no, I'm talking about that whole shit, bro. If me and Ray would have fought, we would have fought. But that's what they was aiming for. See, Ryan, there's a lot of shit people don't know. Right now, people are just listening like, oh shit, this nigga talking too much. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm talking way too much. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any plans for today or Easter or whatever you call it?
Huh?
Yeah. Any plans for the holidays or?
Oh, I don't even know, bro. It's still early. Like my kids are grown. I don't know what they're gonna be doing. And I think my little one is going out. So I might just go take a walk to the church and just chill. Who knows?
Yeah. I'm celebrating a Jewish Easter. Never did that before.
Oh, cool.
That's
You gonna
gonna
do
go
it?
down.
You gonna do it the way Alex does it there?
I guess so. Yeah. I don't know how it works, but a Jewish Easter. That's all I heard. I don't know if Alex actually is Jewish, but I don't know. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've got some breads, but I don't think anybody's gonna try to hook up today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometime I was thinking of going down to New York City sometime.
All right.
Like I can drive now, I got a lot of availability. That should be like I just gotta go to New York once.
Right. New York is
Yeah.
cool. I know we could go, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna catch somebody, I know where to go. Like I tell
Yeah.
people, you come into New York, don't come to the Brizzones to catch.
Yeah.
Go to Queens.
Go to the White
Queens.
Castle. Go to the White Castle in the Bronx, and there'll be a guy selling CDs.
No, we could do that.
Yeah, you know what's weird? I like it's weird when it's like weird when like you run into the same like homeless guy selling you CDs twice, like in two different occasions going there. I was like, 'cause every time I drive through New York, the first thing I do is I'm in the Bronx, and then I go to the White Castle, and there was like a guy selling CDs or whatever.
We're out in the
And
Bronx,
I remember,
though.
yeah,
No, let's say we're out in the Bronx.
yeah, and then I go again, like I think a year later or whatever, and he remembered me, and he was like selling the CDs again, and I'm like, wait, how did this happen? It's the same guy,
Cause it's called a hustle, bro. Everybody got a hustle. Everybody got a hustle.
Yeah, he's like a white guy from Marlboro. He's a white guy from Mass. That's what he said, something like that.
You're bad.
Yeah, you got White Castle though, so that's pretty good. You gotta bring White Castle.
White Castles. I'm like, yo, meet me at White Castles, okay? They be like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we had a friend go to Denny's. So
yeah,
that
Denny's,
was funny.
Denny's is open 24/7. That's actually such a weird catch because like Denny's is so like I don't know when it was, but like it's probably if it's at night, it's like very low key. So it's like something like that going on. Like
To me, Denny's is like it's an after hours. You know, after hours, like people coming out the club, people are hungry, they're gonna make money. Then you got people that work one night. You know what I'm saying? Or just coming out. You know.
Yeah, Denny's is for their pot roast. I tried their pot roast. Like on like I was doing like a crazy like all night drive on when I was doing Uber. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're not as bad as some people say. Jewish Easter is just being confused. Maybe, I don't know.
Becky, what up? Call us, what's up?
I don't know if it's called something different or whatever. I don't know. Yeah.
Man, when you going back flying again?
I think what I'm gonna do is I gotta kind of take care of some other stuff first. But like I think probably in the summer I'm gonna try to like start again. And my goal is kind of like to start like it kind of depends like on how much MVCat makes. But like to like be able to schedule them, so like at the very least, like I'm gonna start like quarterly. but then maybe even monthly. I think I want to like
monthly is pretty cool because you I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna take it like slow. Once I get my FAA medical,
right.
So I'm gonna process that. So like once I kind of feel like I'm more set, I'll go like a faster pace. Because even I don't know, even if I did go with flight lessons and I found a like I don't know worst case scenario or whatever, like I would still it would just feel the experience of flying. I wouldn't have any regrets. But I would take it slow though, kind of before the clearance.
Right. That's dope though. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go skydiving this summer though too.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah,
I'm dying to go skydiving.
Yo, imagine skydiving on shrooms. That should be illegal.
I don't fuck with shrooms, bro.
I fuck with shrooms. I didn't go death.
I'm good. I just smoke my weed. I'm good. I barely drink.
I don't like drinking at all. No.
I don't mind a drink here and there, you know what I'm saying, but I just barely do that.
Yeah, I would say I rarely drink. Rarely. I go skydiving.
But I definitely want to go skydiving. I'm going tripping. I'm gonna smoke me some shit.
I don't want to go jumping because like I feel like I don't like the pullback, the recoil of that. It just doesn't look comfortable. Like I don't want that. Like it's not even the fear of the heights. It's just like I don't want that. I want no I want no part of that.
To me, it's just I don't know. We like if you're a adrenaline junkie, we don't bother.
Yeah, whenever I'm flying in a plane though, it's like the most calming thing though. It's like I feel like way more like calm and safe flying. Yeah, definitely safer. Like
because like there's just no traffic like that. I'm just saying. That's it. It's air traffic. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and I don't know what it is lately with drivers, but they're just like on some dumb shit lately. Like lately. Like they're on some drivers. They're on some extra dumb shit. They're taking some like extra stupid deals. Like
you know what it is? They think they're playing Mario Kart. That's why.
Something I don't know, bro. Like it's like the Grand Theft Auto out there. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's like that's the thing when you fly. It's kind of like that's something I can describe flying as is like driving really really slow, where like it would take a lot to like you turn the steering wheel slightly, then it would slowly turn the car, and that's kind of the equivalent of like how it feels like to bank. But I mean, you're going fast. You're going like around 100 and like I mean, when I was flying with at the 11th, we were going like I think around 140 miles an hour, something like that. That's usually like the speed. And that's the thing. If I get like if I'm able to finance like a cheap plane eventually, like I could just like I like let's say there was like a catch where you're at in New York City, I get there in an hour. And just do the catch back.
I'm just saying though, you gotta go, you know what I mean, to the port, then you gotta drive. That's still time consuming.
Well, the drive thing, they usually have like
you gotta go from the hangar. You gotta have your car there or something.
No, so they give you a car most of the time.
Oh, so you good then? You could just go through the catch, come right back.
Yeah. Like if you set it up like where you let them know like where your plan is and everything, most of the time they'll actually have a car for you. I forget what it's called.
How much to fill that shit up, Ryan? That shit costs money, bro.
Yeah,
that's one thing. Like gas for a plane is way different.
Yeah, but I would say if you think about it though, like driving, like how much would it cost in gas to flying? I would say I feel like it would equal out. I mean,
I don't know. I have no idea. That's a Bill Evans question.
Because for me to drive, like it would be like 4 to 5 hours to get to New York City. So, but flying it would only take 1. But like the cost of that, like of that 4 or 5 hour drive, could be like around $100. I would say if it costs more flying, it would be very little, but you're saving time, which is worth it. Yeah. Then you can just make back from the catch, and then reinvest it back into it. It's all like it's all good.
Well, all I'm saying, let's like a call. Gas costs money. I can imagine how much per gallon it is for a plane.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a cost to it. Has like a whole different
yeah,
because thing to it.
Then you got to park it in the hangar. That all costs money. Man.
Yeah.
It's not like you can rent one. If you can rent one, that's different, man.
No, if it rents, it's way more expensive to rent. Oh my god.
Oh, I can imagine.
Best thing to do is to buy it and like maybe finance it, but like to buy it definitely. I would only rent it if I was like just learning to fly.
Right.
Just for learning purposes, but
right.
Yeah. But like rarely you want to buy like unless you're like the only time like renting's kinda it's just like not viable renting.
Right.
You can fly Alex over the target and him and Pablo can parachute him. Yeah, I'm gonna get a banner right on the back of my plane that says Edward Sayers is a CP suspect. Until it clears,
I don't give a fuck. If he's cleared, I don't give a fuck about none of them fuckers.
Yeah.
I really don't. Fuck them dudes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I just kind of feel like it's like repeating the same thing after a while, where it's just like repetitive. Like, but I've made it clear what I said. I don't know.
No, I'm just saying. I understand what you're saying. It's just whatever. Fuck all of them, bro. I got other shit to worry about. We know what it is, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? Can't let that shit interrupt my life on a daily basis like them. It's like Tommy news and drama, and that's all they talk about.
Yeah, it's like a weird thing with Tommy. Like, here's another
obsession.
Weird thing.
It's like it's obsession, bro. I don't get it.
Because my thing is, I just like barely watch Tommy. Like, I've watched some of his catches, like, and I don't really follow like every endeavor in his life or whatever. But then it's like for them, it's like if you don't talk about something, that's like, oh, you know about this thing that's going on, you must know, and then you're like not addressing it because you're like actually friends with Tommy. Yo, they get weird.
Come on, man. You talking about these are the same fuckers that talk shit, but when it was in his fucking DMs and calling him, get the fuck out of here, bro. People are fucking weird, man. That's that internet life.
But actually, a reason why I probably wouldn't actually get the banner is I think like given how bad the troll community is, I feel like there could be a legitimate risk of like my plane being intercepted or something like that, because you'd be able to track me. Like, so it's not necessarily worried about getting on in the sky, but like once I'm in the sky, I want to get shot down, like by a warbot call or something. Yeah. Because when you fly in certain
did y'all see
like bases or whatever, you got to be really careful.
Yo, Lord, did that surprise you? Like, really?
Also, had hope in the pred that Tommy getting sued back.
Dude, they would like if they say, yo, slit your wrist, Tommy will die. I bet you one of them will do it. I'm dead serious. That's how serious that shit is with these people. They'll sacrifice themselves to see that nigga die, bro. Straight up.
Yeah, what the fuck's up with Rob Lowe giving JT Colfax a platform? I mean, he's not a person that needs a platform.
I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't fucking know. It's a whole bag of weird over there, man.
Yeah.
I'm being real. It's fucking weird shit. Some weird shit. Lord, come up here for a quick minute. Come up here for like 5 minutes and school us.
LC'd helping the pro that Tommy gets too bad. Don't get me wrong, Tommy's shooting himself in the foot most of the time, but Tommy doesn't but Tommy doesn't. People making. But
We
Tommy.
all know. Go ahead.
What? I just didn't understand the comment fully.
Tommy shoots himself in the foot because he gets too much out when he goes live. Then people on top of that make it way worse. You get it? They push it.
Oh, okay, yeah, I
They
see.
gaslight it, push it, flip it, rub it down. Oh no, yeah, they do all that.
Yeah,
I'll get what
that
he's
was
saying.
that must be crazy to have like all that going on. I don't know.
Tommy fucked himself up. It is what it is, man. Again, like I tell people, it got nothing to do with me, bro.
Yeah, but it's just like not an interest though. Like every detail of his life, like it's
It's
just
really
not.
not an interest to me. It's not.
Like
It's
every
really
time people talk
not,
about
man.
Tommy, I just started to like get sleepy. Like it's boring. I don't know. It's just like it's not.
Yeah,
Like
I'm telling you,
like
it's like Tommy news and drama. That's what it is, bro. Tommy news and drama. That's it. That's what they're based on. Tommy news and drama.
yeah, and it's just pointing that out. It's not like a defense of Tommy because I know so little about his like affairs,
I know you
like
do. I
legal
know.
affairs, whatever like that. I
I
just
know.
don't have an opinion. It's like
You know what? As you should, because you know what? It should be none of your business. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he put the shit out there. You know what I'm saying? And if you watch it, you watch it. If you don't, you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like he tells people, he's open book. You know.
oh, you're ready for church? You saying Lord Cookson?
He's getting ready for church. All right. But that's crazy stuff, Lord. That's crazy stuff, right? Again, these peoples will sell their left nut to see that nigga die, bro.
Yeah, I just don't know really where it's like. How did it get to that and that level? Like
I don't know.
it's like they kind of will jump on something, they'll get kind of obsessed, and I don't know. It's hard to understand.
Then you know what? You got to tell themselves, how's your life going? Then when they give you that answer, then you know why. Because they don't got no life, bro. I'm gonna answer that for you. They really don't have any lives. They really got no legacy going on for themselves.
Yeah, something kind of funny is like I don't know what the argument actually was. I completely forget about it. Like I don't know what it was, but I saw like Kelly going at it with Tommy.
Who, me
Like
and Tommy
really,
was going at it?
yeah, no, Telly and Tommy was going at it, and I just said like I just came in and I said it was being sponsored by Snickers, so I said like, "Do you guys need Snickers?" That's all I remember.
I have no idea, man. Again, it's I don't
Yo,
know.
I was going with this running joke saying EnvyCap was like sponsored by people, but like I went on Jeff Channel and his brother actually said, "You work for Secret Company Inc." Let me look that up. I'm like, are you not understanding like what I'm telling you? Is it
I
not going through?
can't.
165 IQ.
Know what it is, Ryan? Nobody, like people don't know you like that, so they don't know if you trolling or dead serious. But then again,
Yo, and then they looked up another EnvyCap. Like I guess there's another thing called EnvyCap, like the constitutional amendment something. And he was like, "This your website?" And I was like, "No, because that's not my website." He was like, "The fuck, we don't have a website yet." And I was like, "Bro, what are you tripping?" I'm like, "Oh,
yo, I can't, man. This is why I really just try to stay busy, man. Cause I just like to have fun, man. You know what I mean? But then again, you can't have fun in this space. It's not like when we first started, right? The community, started.
yeah." It started as a catcher community.
Oh yeah, it did. Then people just started nitpicking at each other in the comment section because they can't take sarcasm or jokes. They got to know their fucking feelings. So they needed some people to complain to about it, and that's how it starts. You're not gonna do that about that. You're gonna let him talk to me like that in chat. Blah, 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 blah. All some weird shit.
Yeah, I kind of feel like semi-responsible for the panels though, because like I felt like I kind of started like some of the panels, and then there were just panels of panels, and then panels of panels of panels of panels. And I don't know. Like, I mean, I kind of admitted to it, but like, if the responsibility isn't levied to me, then I'll take it. You know.
Yo, we had panels before this shit. You know what I'm saying? Before this bullshit with the catchers,
Yeah.
we used to have gold. You know what I mean?
Yeah, White Guy Wednesday.
What up, Sammy?
Those days, I remember the Chris LaRoche days. Like I remember, I remember when I saw it, I was freaked out by it. I did not understand it at all. I was like, what is this shit?
It was all dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It's just
heard of it in the community.
People are just weird, bro. These are people that claiming to be victims, but they do some trifling, grimy ass shit. Then they be like, "Don't do it back to me. Don't talk about me." You become the bad guy or bad girl.
Bad girl, what?
So whoever, it goes like, for men and women.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm smoking right now.
Yeah, I just had a wake and bake.
Yeah, that's the best thing. Wake and bake, Ryan. Wake and bake. Yo, yeah. Ryan, question. Worcester. You're Worcester, right? By Worcester? Whatever the fuck that shit.
Worcester?
Whatever you call it. Yeah.
Yeah.
How far away from you is it?
I mean, I'm like, I would say 20, 30 minutes.
Yo, not good, bad. Perfect. No, perfect. This is a count that's hitting my shit. I'm just gonna see what's up. Like I say, like I speak too fast sometimes because these dudes be just bullshitting. You know what I mean? Because 1 minute you be thinking you got them, the next minute your niggas is gone.
Yeah, Worcester is actually the most mispronounced city in Massachusetts.
Dude, what you need to do is go on that app, like dead serious. The Meet 21, go on that app, bro. You're gonna have a lot of people from there, bro. There's a lot of people hitting me from that state, man. It's wild.
Oh shit.
I'm being real, bro. Good dudes going for little girls, man. Not the grinder. Grinder, you could always do grinder. But dudes are the worst of the worst on there, man.
Is it more after girls or boys?
Girls, man. They going after little girls over there, bro. Those catches I gave you, those are for little girls.
Oh, right.
I'm just saying, man. You got to get on it, my guy. There's so much I could do on my side, man. I know you mad busy, but if you could just plug, you know what I mean? Make an account, and when you have time, you're gonna see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I could use my boy.
Huh? You could use both though. Don't get it twisted. You can make, you know what I mean, one for boy, one for girl. Because I haven't tried the boy on that app, and I think I'm about to do it. Because there's a lot of straight weirdos on there too. So going for little boys too is just I never did it. It's always with the little girls.
Yeah, I'll definitely try it.
I think you should. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, there's a lot of dudes that's hitting me up from that area. It's crazy. It's always that state, more fucking Ohio, more fucking who else? Oklahoma. Then it's wild. But Ohio is on fire. Ohio is on fire. They need the National Guard over there.
Like, what's annoying of an app to do is decoying as a girl on like Meet Scout. You need a call center to keep up with that. You get hit up so much that.
No, with the Ryan, it's simple. It's simple. I can put you on some shortcuts on that app. Shit that that we learn on the way that I could teach you that to avoid the shit. There's a lot of scammers on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gotta show you the ways.
Yeah, I just mean like the DMs got like flooded, so it's like hard to keep up with.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna get flooded from people from different countries, but at the same time, you know what you're looking for. You know what I mean? You're looking for local. That should be your focus. Don't you know what I mean? You're gonna see the miles right next to you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Next to their name. I mean, that's where you start at. That's where you start.
Yeah,
You know, it's
definitely.
not like because it shows you the location. It tells you as soon as they hit you up,
Yeah,
and it
I got
shows it
like
right
all
there.
these. Yeah, I got like all the equipment ready. I got like the tablet. I got 4D Quid phones, my GoPro strap, 2 battery packs. So I have to like
Yeah,
follow a thread. And I got like a smartwatch, so if I just have to click a couple buttons, and then it calls my emergency contacts, and then they'll call the police.
there you go.
Like I got a little
That's dope
setup.
right there. Well, as long as you ready, it's all good. You know?
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's time to just time for me to just go all in. Like this. Yeah, I know where I'm at.
You got I want to see you do some more catches, but I know you be mad busy. People think
Yeah,
that because you on panels and shit that you don't have a fucking life. You go on panels because you exhaling, like you just gonna voice your opinion on things. You know what I mean? Like anybody else, but
yeah, and it's very little.
it's
It's like very little I keep up with now. Like, cause like there's a bunch of shit that just like happens that I just don't know about.
I
So
mean, it should like Ryan. It doesn't got nothing to do with you sometimes. Like you shouldn't really care. You know what I mean? Some of this shit is
yeah,
entertaining as fuck. It's funny as shit. But as for us
yeah,
catchers, we should be more focused on doing that. You know what I mean? We could laugh and we do what we want to do, but I think we should be more focused on talking to Preds. You know what I'm saying? I'll do
yeah,
both. I don't give a fuck. I'm right here talking shit and I still decoying and doing catches. I'm gonna do me. You know what I'm saying? But people try to throw that at you. Oh, this motherfucker up here talking way too much. You're not doing catch. Shut the fuck up.
yeah.
People just
It's like I got no like no donors or anything. So it's kind of like I'm on my own, like doing my thing. Like no one can really take issue with that because I'm not like whatever I do, I'm not wronging anyone.
no,
Like there's no I'm not breaching any contract. I'm not, or no one is really.
no. And who cares, bro? Like people are just fucking weird, bro. Again, if they watching you that hard, you're doing something right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they're not watching you, that means you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, and it was like yeah, it was like weird because like all they like were saying was like they were literally reduced to like keep repeating like just the washing dishes thing. Like they kept repeating it. It was like
Mm-hmm.
over and over. It was like, bro, that's it. Like I don't know.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but just want to wish everyone happy holidays. I think we've been going on for about 2.5 hours.
Well, yeah, Jeff up here, so yeah.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. But yeah. I'm probably gonna kind of end off the stream. Any
All right.
last words?
Yeah, everybody have a happy Easter, and yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Everyone have happy holidays, happy Easter, whatever you're celebrating. If you're celebrating something, just make the most of it. Have fun, whatever you guys are doing. Maybe even nothing. Just have a good day. You know.
Pretty
Um,
much.
and to all the I almost said to all good night, but that would have made no sense. So I'll just say to all good morning. And to
It
all a
doesn't
good
matter.
night.
There's people that's watching from different states, man. So it's good morning,
I'll
good
say
night, countries and stuff. So
good night to the
yeah,
people in China. Good night to the people in China. Good afternoon to the people in Europe, and good morning to the people in America where we are. And some people in America didn't even wake up yet. So, when you do wake up and see this, good morning. Yeah, I think I
yeah.
said all. I think I got all my
Later.
time zones out. See ya. Hit end stream. Thank you for watching.